Today we're going to talk about a traffic source that not very many people are talking about. And you can leverage a strategy I'm going to share in this video to grow your channel in 2019. And the crazy part is all it takes is 20 views a day. Stick around.
Brian G. Johnson.
Brian G here from briangjohnson.tv, and to grow your channel, stake your claim and amplify your message by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. So these views are really interesting. They're like bonus views. And these particular views are not from search or suggested. They're from viewers finding your videos on the YouTube homepage. Now, in order to succeed on this platform, you've really got to have goals that will keep you moving forward and on track. The goal is to reduce the competition for every single video you publish. That and to drive those 20 views a day that I mentioned. And when you do that, when you focus on these things, it'll be far more likely that the videos you do publish blow up. Even if you have crappy gear and you film your videos on a mobile phone. Just like this video that I published when my channel was just 10 days old. So why just 20 views a day? Well, the fact of the matter is most YouTubers struggle to drive even just 5 views a day. It's so disheartening to watch. And stick with me because here's where things get really exciting. You see, we've heard it a million times that YouTube rewards watch time. And when you select topics that don't have a lot of competition, you'll be dramatically reducing the amount of watch time metrics that are needed. You don't have to be a Casey Neistat video marketing superstar. In fact, let me show you how I'm going to reduce the competition by 100 times. Now gaming, let's say you want to publish a video on Apex Legends, and that's the title of your video. Well, you'd be competing against 1.7 million videos. And by the way, we're taking a look at TubeBuddy. I use both TubeBuddy and Morning Fame to help me move forward. Notice this right here, Apex Legends gameplay. So what if we were to target that for our video title? So I click on Apex Legends gameplay and I find another keyword phrase that includes ninja. Now what's interesting is now we've reduced the amount of competing videos to 93,000. And this particular game has different characters. One is called Pathfinder, and that led me to Apex Legends Pathfinder Guide. And notice only 7,600 results. And by the way, these are search terms that people are searching for right now that are so much easier to rank for, to drive views, and so on. And furthermore, hardly any of these videos are well optimized for that given keyword phrase. And I want to mention that's just one of the ways in which I reduce the competition. I've got some more strategies coming up. Keep watching. And these are the screenshots we get really excited about. But it's not so much what happens here, but what happens right here before our video blows up. And as a video accumulates more minutes watched, it's more likely the video is going to get pushed out into browse, into suggested videos. It's more likely it will rank in search. So thus, this is why we want to focus on keyword phrases that are not as competitive, because it takes so much less watch time minutes to trigger the algorithm and start driving more and more views. And that's how you grow. Now, super important, in order for this to work, you're going to want to focus on 3 things. They're not hard or complex, but definitely these are the 3 things to do. Number 1 is to focus on one particular topic. And here's why. This is not just about browse, it's about suggested. It's also about search, ranking in search. And all of these things are connected. And what YouTube sees is viewers coming back to your channel again and again. YouTube has gone on record many times. In fact, check this out. As an example, consider the user's past history with the channel that uploaded the video being scored. How many videos has the user watched from this particular channel? When was the last time the user watched videos on this particular topic? Now, it's pretty obvious how this works, right? As you stay on topic, viewers that have watched your previous videos, they're more likely going to see your latest video show up on the homepage, in subscriptions, and so on. and that triggers the browse algorithm. Your video is more likely to show up on the home page. You get more views, and what gets really exciting is you do this again and again, you start getting pushed out to non-subscribers, and every time you publish a video, it's very likely that you'll get an influx of views and subscribers, and your channel will really start to take off. And item number 2, so important, the first 10 seconds of your video, they've got to be really compelling. That, combined with the video title and the thumbnail you select. You want to start the video creation process with an amazing idea. Just filming a video because you can is not the solution to growing a channel. Instead, coming up with a great hook for your video will keep viewers coming back, will keep them interested, and will allow you to drive more and more views. And in those first 10 seconds, get right into the meat. Hook those viewers and you'll do great. Item number 3, you've got to reduce the competition. If you don't, it's not going to be pretty. As mentioned, more tips and strategies about reducing the competition coming up. But first, I've got to mention this. This seems pretty easy to do. And it's also really easy not to do. And most YouTubers, they don't do it and they struggle. Now, there's one other thing I've got to mention in order to make this work. You've got to be publishing videos regularly to YouTube. It's not enough to publish maybe 3 videos a month or 2 videos a month. You've got to consistently upload. You don't need a schedule per se, but just figure you want to be publishing at least 2 times a week, and you want to be covering that same topic again and again. Now, if you're really ambitious, what you can do is you can actually go daily for a short period of time, and that can really jumpstart your views, as you can see in this screenshot. Now, here's another big idea I've never really shared or talked about. I don't think anybody has. And it's about not interrupting the YouTube algorithm when they start promoting and pushing out one of your videos. I sometimes think about YouTube like surfing, like trying to catch a big wave. And what we've done to this point is trying to generate that big wave that we can ride to grow our channel. And the way we do that is we publish videos where we're reducing the competition, and sooner or later we're going to connect and we're going to have this amazing wave that we can ride that will help us grow our channel. Now, this is also really important. The longer you follow these strategies and tactics, the more likely you'll get the desired results. I can't tell you how many YouTubers are like, I'm doing all the things, and they've published 5 videos. 5 videos is barely getting your feet wet. You've really got to go after it if you want to succeed. And if you're not reducing the competition, that's kind of like swimming with the sharks, and it's not going to end real pretty. So as you're publishing those videos, the thing you've got to do is you've got to be aware of where your video's at with YouTube. Nearly in real time, you want to know how many views your last video is driving. And here's why: when you publish that video that takes off, your next move, the next video you upload, will determine just how much more success you're going to have, or actually if you're going to hurt the growth of your channel. Super important. So first, download the YouTube app. It's available for Android or iPhone. It's free, simple. When you log in, you're going to see this screen, and you're going to want to click the View More button. Now next, on this screen, you want to be aware of 2 things. Number 1, real-time views here, and also the real-time views on the last published videos to your channel. So I'll go ahead and click on the Small YouTuber Struggles, and that brings me to this page where I'll click the View More, and then again I can pay attention to real-time views. Now, I published this video yesterday, and you can see it's driving 20 to 30 views hourly, and that's kind of average results at best. So at this point, I'm not really worried about publishing another video. But let's take a look at this video instead. I'll click on View More, and again, then Real-Time Views, and notice this particular video over the last 48 hours has driven 1,500 views. Those are fantastic results. Now, that particular video, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th day, was driving crazy views, and I didn't want to interrupt YouTube. so I didn't publish anything and I actually grew pretty fast. And obviously you want to know when that happens so you can put a little bit more time and attention into the next video you publish. Think about all those new viewers that just subscribed to your channel. You want to impress them again so they stay connected, they keep coming back, and that is how you crush browse as well as search and suggested videos. Now, a couple other things I never really talk about. You want to really focus on getting the skills that will allow you to drive the results you're after. On YouTube, when you upload, you've got to publish a thumbnail with your video. That means you're a graphic designer. You've got to edit the video. The more skills you get in editing, the more likely you can publish a video people dig. You've got to dial in the camera, the lighting, the audio, your delivery on camera, and that's just a few of the skills that we want to strive for as a YouTuber. One of the things I do is to brainwash myself. Now, I've got a few whiteboards in my home, and I write these big messages to myself so I don't forget. Now, you can do the same thing with a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, a whiteboard. The important thing is that it's a physical thing that you can place in your surroundings so you see it all the time. If your audio sucks, write yourself a message, fix your audio. Make it a big message and make sure you see it all the time. You see that message clarity? Well, the thing is I wrote that message down 6 or 7 months ago, and I've really focused on that, and a lot of people have said, I really like the way you explain things. I can actually understand what the heck you're talking about when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. Clarity is a skill that I wanted to get, so I brainwashed myself with that message. Next, watch that video. It'll give you some secret strategies to further reduce the competition, and that video will help you crush your titles to get more clicks, more views, and to grow your channel. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Do that and you'll feed a poodle. I've got 2 and they're hungry. I'll see you next time. You dig?